Eliza here with the Ballet Spot. Today I'm going to walk you through a pretty brief series of stretch exercises. You can think of these as a warm-up for your normal exercise routine or a cool down. You can certainly do this first thing in the morning or during your lunch break. All that you need is something to lie on, something that's comfortable. I have a mat here, but a towel will do, or a rug, and a little bit of open space, and just make sure that you're cleared with your doctor for exercise. So here we go, about 15 to 20 minutes of stretching and breathing. When you stand up, you should feel elongated and free. Okay, so you're gonna start on your back. Feet flat, knees bent. Just lie down, you can close your eyes. Go ahead and knock your knees together if that feels good. It helps relax the lower back. So we're gonna start with some breathing in our rib cage. So put your fingers in front of your rib cage and your thumb in back. And you're going to take deep inhales through your nose and exhale through your mouth, expanding through your ribs. Here we go. Inhale through your nose. Expand your intercostal muscles, feel a stretch. And as you exhale through your mouth, feel your rib cage knit together. Again, inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Your rib cage actively knits together. 2 more. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Last one. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Go ahead and move your hands down to your belly, and we'll do some deep belly breathing this time. So as you inhale, you're going to expand your abdominal wall like you would never do in ballet class and puff it up like a balloon. And as you exhale, actively push the air out, deepening in your abdominals, feeling your belly button go toward your spine. Again, inhale. Expand your abdominal wall, and then exhale. Push the air out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Push the air out. Push, 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 push. Feel your abdominals go in and up. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Abdominals go in and up. Then reach your fingers over your head and your toes forward. And take a big stretch, like you're first waking up in the morning. You can wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Oh, just let it feel really good. And then walk your fingers and your toes over to the right. And you can optionally hold on to your left hand with your right arm and give it a little pull, gentle, and cross your left leg over. And here you're stretching out the left side of your body. So as you inhale, expand your ribs on the left side, and as you exhale, go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Again, inhale into that left side, and exhale, go a little bit deeper. Last one, inhale into the left side, feel a stretch, and exhale, deepen into the bend. And then walk your fingers and your toes to the other side. Again, optionally grabbing on with your left hand onto the right side and optionally crossing that right foot over. Stretching out the right side. Inhale into your right ribs. And exhale. Deepen into the stretch. Again, inhale. And exhale, feel a stretch on that right side. Last one, inhale, pull and reach. And exhale. Let it go. Come back to center. Bring your arms down by your side. Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. We're going to do some pelvic rocks here. So this time, keep your knees at hips width distance. Actually, before we do that, put your hands on your thighs and go ahead and just push your thighs away. This should feel like a stretch in your lower back. Use your hands to push those thighs away and then release. It should feel really nice, like lower back traction. Let's do that again. Push into your thighs, feel some lower back traction, making some space in those hip sockets. And release. 2 more. Pushing into your thighs. thighs, feeling some releasing in your hip socket and your lower spine. This should feel really good. And release. All right. Hands down by your side. Center your, let's shake our head no. Here, just relaxing your neck. And then just tuck your chin and hair, just to make sure that you're not crunching in your neck. Just tuck your chin and hair. Let's just do some pelvic rocks. So as we inhale, you're going to tilt your pelvis toward the bowl like you have, toward the floor, like you have a bowl of soup and you're spilling the soup toward the floor. And as you exhale, you're going to come through a balanced position where the no soup is spilling. And then use your abdominals to tuck and spill the soup towards your belly button. Now the trick is here, you don't want to spill it side to side yet. You just want to go front to back. So feel both sides of your pelvis going evenly through the middle. And as you inhale, spill the soup forward toward the floor. And as you exhale, come through the middle. Just use your abdominals, don't engage your glutes, don't tighten in the fronts of your hips. And your lower back is flattening as you spill the soup toward your belly button. Again, on your own breath. Inhale. You can just have your hands down by your side. And exhale. This is a small movement. It should feel like a release in your pelvis. So as you inhale, you tilt the soup toward the floor in front of you, relaxing your hip flexors. And as you exhale, you deepen in your abdominals, just like we did earlier, scooping your abdominals in, pressing your lower spine into the floor, stretching out your lower spine. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, tilting, and exhale, tucking. One more time. Again, I like to close my eyes because it helps me to focus on what's going on in my pelvis. And exhale, tucking. Then find the spot right in between the tilting and the tucking where the soup is totally steady. And now this is going to be smaller. We're going to tilt right to left. So try to keep your knees super still. And you're just going to feel your soup spill to the right. So just your pelvis, your hip bone comes down to the right a little bit, and then come through the center, and then spill to the left. And then through the center. So as we inhale, we're going to spill to the right. As we exhale, use your abdominals to come back center. Inhale, spill to the left. And exhale, come back center. Again, you can put your hands on your hips to feel them just go side to side, not up and down, not arch or tilt, just side to side. One side might be harder than the other. That's okay. Just notice, just acknowledge, try to do both sides evenly. Center, and to the left. And center. Let's do one more time to the right. Inhale. And exhale, center. One more time to the left. Inhale. And exhale, center. And then place your arms down by your side. Just take a moment. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to tilt our soup toward our belly button, curling your lower spine into the floor. Then you're going to engage your legs, press down into your feet. Keep spilling that soup, tuck your pelvis, engage your legs, press down into your big toes, and curl up into a bridge. So now your hamstrings are engaged, your butt's engaged. At the top, you're going to try to tuck your tailbone just a little bit more and lengthen as you inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to lower down one vertebrae at a time, feeling a stretch between every single vertebrae, trying to lower evenly until you get all the way back to the neutral balanced position, so a little bit untucked in that pelvis. Again, inhale, exhale, tuck your pelvis, press down into your feet to engage your hamstrings and your glutes, curl up, ground through those big toes so that your knees aren't swaying side to side. Inhale at the top and get longer, and exhale, keep that pelvis tucking. Your pelvis is your last thing to touch the floor. Let's do one more like that. Inhale in neutral, so slightly released, a little bit of space under your lower back. And exhale, tuck that pelvis. And curl all the way up into a bridge. At the top, when you inhale, you keep your abdominals engaged and you tuck your pelvis just a little bit more. And then as you exhale, you keep that tuck. Curl down, easy shoulders, easy neck, strong core. All the way down. Good, just windshield your wiper your legs side to side, nice and gentle, relaxing that lower spine. Keep breathing. We're going to do that again. Feet flat on the floor, we're going to add some arms. So again, Knees in line with the hips, feet in line with the knees. You can look down, check to make sure that that's what's going on. It's often not, so you want to make sure. Okay, inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck your pelvis and curl all the way up into a bridge. At the top, this time when we inhale, keep the bridge. Reach your fingertips up and back. Keep them reaching. Try not to let them hit the floor. And then keep them reaching behind you and reach your knees forward as you exhale and roll down through your spine. This should feel like a stretch through your spine. Inhale, bring your arms back down by your side. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, ground down through your big toes. Engage both sides of your body at the same time and evenly. Inhale, reach your fingertips up and back. And exhale, keep reaching your knees away from your fingers as you roll down one vertebrae at a time, lowering evenly. Keep that pelvis. Your tailbone is the last thing to hit. Arms come down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, engage your core, deepen, narrow through those abdominals. Press down through your feet. Inhale, reach your fingertips up and back. And exhale, lower slowly down, one vertebrae at a time, feeling a stretch. Good, just bring your legs into your chest. Good, just be gentle here. So here we don't want to pull. Keep reaching your tailbone down toward the floor so we're actually opening up our hips and not crunching with them. You can go ahead and just stir your legs in opposite directions or in the same direction. Relax those hips. We already worked pretty hard there, especially if this is the first thing that you're doing today. You can circle your knees in either direction, just relaxing your lower spine. Okay, now we're going to do my favorite part. Lengthen your legs long. I call this really big marching. So you really want to engage your core, and we're going to try to not use anything except for our abdominals here. Place your hands on your pelvis to make sure it stays steady. Inhale. As you exhale, deepen your abdominals, and use those super deep abdominals to drag your right leg in. So your right leg should feel really heavy. You're not tensing in the hip flexor. You're just using your core. Pull it as far as it can go without straining, without tucking, and then gently pull it in towards your chest. Just a little bit more. Again, we're trying to make as much space in the front of the hip as we can. And slowly, same amount of control. Exhale and release it down. Inhale. Exhale, deepen your core. Drag that left leg in. Try not to hike the hip. Everything's super square. Only go as far as you can go without straining. And then just gently pull it in. Keep space in the front of that hip. Relaxing your shoulders. And lowering it down. Twice more on each side. Exhale. Pulling that leg in. Feeling space in the front of the hip. And release. Deepen your abdominals. Exhale. Hips are even. Gently give yourself a little pull. And release it down. Last one. Exhale. Good. This time, just take a moment, pull it in a little bit deeper, get a little bit further, and then circle through your ankle in either direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex that foot, gentle hamstring stretch. Inhale, and as you exhale, flex your heel up toward the ceiling. Keep reaching that right hip forward in opposition, so you're not hiking the right hip, it's reaching forward in front of you toward the other foot on the floor. Point through your toe, flex through your foot, and bend. Inhale. Exhale, flexing up. Pointing and flexing and bending. One more time like that. Flexing it up. Pointing, flexing, and bending. Here's my other favorite. Flex that foot up. Bring your big toe energetically toward the left shoulder, the opposite shoulder, and then use your inner thigh to pull that leg just a little bit across your body. So we don't want to lift the right hip off the floor. The right hip stays grounded, and we're energetically pulling the right toe toward the left shoulder so that we're stretching out the whole outside line of the right leg. Good. Bring it back to center. Inhale. Exhale, bring it across. Really exhale, feel the release all through the outside. You might feel it in the thigh, you might feel it in the ankle. It's all legitimate. One more time, back through center. The right arm can go out for balance. And exhale. Bring that into center, bend the leg, give it a little break. Then pull it out toward the right side. Reach the left leg forward. You can reach your left arm out. I'm not a room, but you can reach your left arm out to the side for balance. We're going to extend that right leg out. And reach and reach and reach. And then pull it in. And then carefully let it fall across your body into a twist. I can just scoot over for some room. Gentle twist. You can open the right arm up in opposition if that feels good. And just breathe. One more breath. Exhale, deepen in your abdominals. So pull yourself back to center. And lengthen that right leg long. And then switch. Inhale. Exhale, deepen in your core. Use your abdominals to drag that left leg in as far as you can go without changing anything. And then gently pull it in. Go a little bit farther this time as long as it feels good. No pinching in that hip. And then circle your ankle in either direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your left ankle. Flex that left heel, and we're going to extend your heel up to the ceiling on an exhale. Feel a stretch to the back of the leg. Point through your toe. Feel a stretch to the shin. Flex again and bend. Inhale. Exhale. Flex it up. Point. Flex. Bend. One more time. Flex. Point. Flex. Bend. Good. Here's my favorite one. Flex that leg up to the ceiling. Energetically pull the left big toe across to the right shoulder, but it's only going a little bit, and the left hip is staying grounded, so that energetically we're opening up the outside of the left leg, but it's not too big of a motion. Bring it back to center. Inhale. Exhale, pull it across. Inhale, back to center one more time. Exhale, pull that leg across, use that inner thigh, use the right arm for balance. Again, the left arm can be extended out beside you, and bring it back in. Bend that knee. I need to make some space for myself. Bring that left leg out. Really reach the right leg forward. Extend the left leg out into an inner thigh stretch. Reach the right leg forward. Reach the right arm out. Feel a stretch to the front of the right hip. And then bend that leg in. Going back to my mat. Cross your leg across your body and fall into a twist. Close your eyes here. We're almost done with our little elongating warm-up cool down. One more inhale. On your exhale, deepen in your abdominals. Bring yourself back to center. Extend that left leg long. Shake your legs. Should feel really nice to shake those legs right now. Your ankles were actually working really hard. Nice dynamic stretching. Reach your arms up over your head. Okay, and then gently, carefully roll onto your belly. You're going to press down into your hands. Let's actually bring our heels together and our toes apart in the back so you can feel your bum narrowing. And then imagine that you can make a pocket of air under your belly button so that your abdominals are off the floor. Now we're going to stretch our upper back, but you want to really try to maintain those two things. Your heels together and toes apart so you feel the narrowing, and your belly button off the floor so that this isn't going into your lower back. We're trying to stretch our upper back, the part that's always hunched over our iPhones and our computers. So go ahead and place your forehand on the ground. We're just going to do 2 or 3 of these, super quick and gentle, and then we'll stand up. So inhale here, and exhale, reach out through the top of your head, and just lift your chest off the floor, so you're opening your upper back, and lower down. Inhale, exhale again, using your hands on the floor for support. And lower down. One more, try to go up a little bit higher. Keep those legs engaged. Notice how I'm not going into my lower back. It's just my upper back. Opening up your upper back. Try to go a little higher. A little higher. Open that upper back. Oh, and lower down. If it's okay on your knees, push back into a child's pose. And however feels good for you, come up to stand. Everyone's a little different. Our last thing here, I always like to finish standing. Let's bring our heels and toes, hips width distance. Look down and check out your knees. A lot of times our knees knock together. You want to actively turn your legs out. So your knees are a little soft. They're not locked. They're soft. Ground through your toes. Lift up through your core. Good. We're going to soften our knees. We're going to nod our chin to our chest and roll down to the floor. At the bottom, you can stretch your knees for a deeper hamstring stretch if you feel ready for that. Then everyone soften your knees. Press down into your feet, engage your core, and roll slowly up. Your head is the last thing to come up to stand. Standing all the way up, flip your hair if you need to. Reach your fingertips out. You're going to interlace your fingertips. Place them underneath the base of your skull. Keep your feet grounded, keep your core strong. Kind of like we did on the floor. You're going to scoop your elbows forward. We're going to open our upper back. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Just your upper back is reaching up to the ceiling. Your belly button stays in. Your lower back stays long. You open your chest. You crack those shoulder blades through your chest. And release. One more time like that. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. And exhale, open your chest. Crack those elbows open. Keep your abdominals engaged. Keep your legs strong. And release. That should feel really nice. Roll your shoulders up and back. And back and up. Reach your fingertips out and up. Widening through your chest. Press your arms down. One plie in parallel. Send your knees over your toes. Soften your ankles. Try to go straight down with your hips and straight up. Straight down. Straight up. One more. And up. Relax. Check out. Good job. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you feel better.